window. I refreshed the chat window. Hopefully now it works. Oh my goodness, we are just having the worst luck today. Okay, so honestly, I totally forgot where I get the clothes. You just have to wait for the morning. Was it in here? Busy right now, great. I remember having to go to the rooftop or something, I think. How high can my voice get? I think. Maybe somewhere up here. Maybe I need to come during the day. Or during the night. I don't know. Do I have anywhere to... Actually, there's a campfire there, so I can just stay there. Until morning. Can I not? Oh, there we go. Sit. Come on. Sit. There we go. Till morning. Oh my god. I hope that my chat is working now. Because there's not really a way to tell. Oh, actually, there is a way to tell. Let me just write a chat message on test. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. It is working, I think. Hopefully. We'll see. Huh. Is there anything else worth doing here other than just straight up do Nymphanaboris? I think that this Blighted Ganon is gonna be probably the hardest one. So far we've been able to cheese it by just using arrows. We just used bomb arrows last time. Before that we used iced arrows against the fire one, and before that electricity arrows against the water one. Okay, so no, it's not climb up here. Yeah, I have no recollection of what I'm supposed to do here. I guess I will go over there and hope for the best. Also, I don't remember where our prayer stone is. So yeah, to cope, I just don't care and buy what I forgot at the destination. I honestly, yeah, I should do that. As I've grown, I've slowly gotten into that mentality of not caring, and if I forgot something, I can just buy it there. Though I do have also the trip that we're going on this weekend is with a group of friends to like a cabin, and we each have like our own responsibility of like cooking for a meal. So my worry is that oh, I forgot to bring something or whatever. Yeah, they didn't even know what hit him. Ooh, yeah, that's what we needed. We just need more arrows, to be honest. Because I think we are at 23! Holy crap, okay, that's good. Should have whistle sprinted. I don't remember if I need to, like, hit a cutscene here saying, like, oh, men are not allowed. Yeah, I think it's all good now. Oh no, I remember. I have to talk with this guy because this guy fracking is like, oh, I'm trying to get in, but the only way to get in is to have women's clothing. It seems like it's all good. You appear there. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, I can tickle you. So yeah, so that's what I'm this weekend. We have like some kind of cabin. We're gonna play board games and stuff like that. So it's a little bit stress of like, oh, did we bring our stuff? Did we bring the board games? And everything. And I'm going like right after work, so it's not like I have a lot of time. Oh, sweet. As an electrical engineer, I should be able to do this easy, right? This just gets charged. Oh no, I just need to like put it here to like, yeah, there we go. Yes. Is there any other metal? Metal barrels. Does it need? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Actually, I might be able to use this one to cover all the bases. I don't think so. Never mind. No. Okay. While board games are in the Fran rotation. Ooh, let's have a conversation about my favorite board games. So I will go by category. My favorite hidden team board game. So by hidden team board game, I'm talking like One Night Werewolf, Secret Hitler, the like essentially the Among Us, but in board game form. Among Us was that game mechanic was actually around for a long time before Among Us even was a thing. So my favorite one of those, oh yeah, okay, good, I put it close enough that it hit all three, is oh, that doesn't reach? Are you kidding me? Okay. Is Shadow Hunters. So unfortunately, this game is out of print, so it costs around $60 to $100 now if you want to buy it. However, it is a really good game in that genre of not knowing who your teammates are and who your teammates aren't, because it adds a single mechanic that makes it very, very easy. It solves the main problem that I personally have with secret team games, and that is if people figure out who you are and are confident, whether they're wrong or right, if they're confident enough that they are not going to change their mind, that they're stubborn enough that they're not going to change their mind, then the game essentially stops being fun for you as someone who is now found out, because you can't do anything. You are now stifled to do anything that you want to do. So what the Shadowhunters does a health mechanic where everybody starts at 0 health, and everybody has different levels of health depending on your character, but you count up. That way you can't just start at 13, because if you start at 13 and there's only 2 characters that have 13 health, you already know who that person is. Start at 0 damage, more like, yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Yeah, better way of saying it. Starting a 0 damage. And because of that mechanic, it means that even if people are confident about you and who you are and everything like that, you're not out of the game, because you can still attack other players. You can still try to do damage and try to like change the outcome of the game, even if people think or are even if people are incorrectly or correctly arrogant. Oh, food arriving in a couple minutes. Yeah. Oh, did you tell them already, Aurora? I was trying very hard to not say, in case you wanted to say it instead of me. So that I told them about the. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't want to say it to not steal your spotlight. In case you wanted to say it. So that game, really fun. It is essentially, there's 3 factions. There's the Shadows, the Hunters, and the Civilians. Shadows want to either kill all the Hunters or 3 civilians. Hunters just want to kill all the Shadows, and the Civilians each has their own objective that they need to try to do. So it makes the game very dynamic, super fun. Definitely, probably even my favorite game. I'm not thinking too much about this puzzle right now. So yeah, that game is that one. Strategy games. I really like Cosmic Encounters. Cosmic Encounters is the game that that inspired. I like the concept, but I don't own any werewolf type games myself. It is. I honestly. I used to play the Resistance, which is a very typical werewolf style game. Honestly, I kind of got tired. Either I got tired of them, or I just don't play them unless it's in person. There's just so much information that is lost. Well, that is why Aurora hates also deception games, but she loves shadow hunters just because you are not she greatly likes shadow hunters because there is so much deception is is like a component within itself, but you can actually play the whole game without having to lie. You can play the whole game with just being quiet and just saying, I'm not going to tell anyone about anything. And you can still play and feel like you're doing your part. Yeah, I think. Oh, I forgot about that. I think my problem is that, especially during the pandemic, games like that are all built around lying and about deceiving your people, and I don't want my only social interactions to be lying to people. So I think during the pandemic I'm like, I'm gonna take a break from these types of games to there we go, this is the thing. To I'm not great with the games with deception as a major. Yeah. So I decided I'm not gonna be playing those games. It stresses me out too much, and I don't get to talk and like have fun with friends that I really want to be having. Yeah, we put this one here. Put this one here, I believe. Oh, am I not connecting it? Oh, put this one over here. So strategy game. Cosmic Encounters. It is a really old game. Freshes should not be ruined by so callously. And that's the thing, like in person, there's this level of feeling not just awesome, but also being able to like laugh it through. And there's just an easier understanding of this is just a game rather than online, where it feels like I am lying through my teeth, and I feel horrible lying to people not in, online and stuff like that. So until that is oh wait, I need to get that metal chest as well to open the other one. Until we are in person again, I'm not sure I'm gonna be playing like Among Us as well. Like I know Among Us is only online, but Among Us, I ended up liking more the hide and seek version of Among Us. Have you played that one, North? It's essentially all players, when the round starts, everyone knows who the imposter is, and they are it. And the imposter gets really low visibility, so they can barely see around them. And they have a countdown timer to kill at the beginning that is like a minute long, or 30 seconds to a minute. And that's the countdown timer for like, you know, counting before running and getting people who are it, who are not it. Is that not enough? So the game is just straight up hide and seek. Do I need to have something up there? Oh, this isn't connected. Yeah, so it is a fun like twist on it, and I had so much fun with it that I honestly kind of liked it better after a while, like just being able to play hide and seek. So yeah, strategy game, really like Cosmic Encounters. There is an element to Cosmic Encounters that I feel like is nostalgia. It's one of the bigger games that I played while in high school and stuff like that. Some of my best memories in Puerto Rico is whenever there was a hurricane warning or tropical storm warning where it was unsure if it was going to become a hurricane or not. They would have to preemptively kind of like cancel school in case it did become a hurricane and things. So usually it didn't. Usually it just ended up as a tropical storm, which are strong and a bit crazy. But I would just, during those tropical storms, I would go in the rain to a friend's house when school was canceled and just, we don't have electricity and stuff because usually the electricity would go down, and we would just play board games for 8 hours or 10 hours straight. And Cosmic Encounters was one of those games where we played a lot. It's kind of like what I would say if you like Risk, try Cosmic Encounters. It's like a better, I think version of Risk. There is random chances minimized. Each playthrough is very different because each playthrough you have a different race that you're playing as or species that you're playing as, and all the species have a lot of fun different mechanics. And that game inspired Richard Garfield to create Magic the Gathering, because while playing the game he was like, oh, I love the fact that everybody has a different power, so everybody comes to the game with a different like set of strategies whenever you're playing the game. And he wanted to translate that to card games, and he was like, how do I make it, oh, I can do that if I make a deck building portion, like make it so that everybody has a different deck, and that's how you do it. That's awesome, having something to do when electricity's down. Yeah, I have quite a few hurricane stories. Oh, I was focused. Are you spying? Almost gave up hope. However, learned that a man that slipped into, well, garden, frequently traveling between Caracara and Gerudo Town. Okay, so I need to spot maybe a guy that is going between the two. Try and locate some people who know his whereabouts. Okay, so I just talked to people. Okay, let's talk to this person first. I remember one of like, I was only like 8 or something like that. There was a huge hurricane, Hurricane George, which at the time was like the second strongest recorded, and thus having boxes filled with cardstock was born. Beautiful. Come on, sir, ma'am. It's a voe. You can handle this. Deep breaths, Kara. Remember your training. First, greet a voe like anyone else. Savak. Nice to meet you. I'm Kira from the Gerudo. You plan dreams, don't you? You're my dream girl. No, I know this one. My Vaba warned me of who throw like dream girl. Do I talk to them, Yugen? Just I hate to be rude, but what's the point of talking to you anymore? Oh, okay. Fine, be that way. Where's the town? There's the town. So yeah, so I remember I was sleeping at, we went to my grandma's house, to spend the hurricane. So that way, since we knew it was gonna be kind of strong, we knew there was gonna be a lot of, rain and stuff, we decided let's just like hang out together for the next few weeks and stuff like that. And it started raining so hard, and then all of a sudden I hear a screaming from the other room, and I get off my bed and start running, but lo and behold, I didn't notice, I slipped and fell into my back and was completely covered in water. There was like 1 or 2 feet of water inside the house, and I was like, what the? Shut down. I mean, it's okay. She wasn't my type either. I mean, red hair with purple backpack. So yeah, that was crazy. We learned that there was a crack in the roof on the second floor in the top right that we had to, like, while it was raining, fix because otherwise it would get even more flooded. The stairs going down was a huge waterfall going down. I remember having backache for the rest of like the next 2 days because I fell on my ass so hard. Maybe this boy. Our boss, I get the feeling that he isn't coming back from Gerudo. A man snuck in? Yep, pretty much. Who got into Gerudo Town? The boss says he comes here to Karakara Bazaar. I guess it's true if the boss said so. But I've never seen him anyone. He tries to do sneaker see a Hylian gal at the general store. It's unusual to see a Hylian girl dressed like Gerudo. Gerudo clothes, I wonder where she bought them. Maybe if I wore those clothes. Nah. Okay, so maybe if I go to the Gerudo store, she's there now. Oh, I gotta get those coconuts. I don't see her here. Seen a sneaky guy? Did you need anything else? Nothing. Okay. Yeah. So I remember that. I also remember playing board games with him, but that was before my well, obviously I was 8. So it was before my board game renaissance. So all our board games were essentially dice rolling, who gets to the end first board games. Like, maybe the most complicated game we played was Monopoly, a game which now I kind of despise. Okay, here we go. I knew it. Study her face. Oh, Squid Suspicions was so much better. You're very beautiful. What do you think? Do you want to for? Oh, come on. No thanks. I'll buy them. Okay, thank goodness we already have 578. Let me land on this to get those. So yeah, that was a hurricane. I remember in that on that hurricane too, whenever the eye of the hurricane happened, we stepped outside and we just played outside for like a few hours. Monopoly, I forgot. I think it was last year. I think last year was Monopoly's best year ever. Like, holy crap! Really, like, it's interesting how much Monopoly sells, and I don't know why. I have Pokemon Monopoly. Oh, Pokemon Master Trainer, nostalgia trip. I love that game. Just it's broken. There's a few items in that game that if you get it, you're not gonna lose the game, but lots of fun. Lots of fun to be had in Pokemon Master Trainer. It was a board game in which you essentially you just went around Kanto collecting Pokemon and then tried to beat the Elite Four. Let me sell stuff. I want to sell. Another game that I really like is Addictive Alchemy, which was a Kickstarter game. They're selling blind bags with Monopoly tokens now. I can't believe... Selling blind bags? What is blind bags? What are those? Blind bags. Oh, is blind bags like loot boxes? Like actual, like, physical loot boxes where you do... Oh, collect one of these 5 things or something like that? Is that what a blind bag is? I actually don't know what that is. Please teach me your ways. No, I don't need anything. Actually, do I want to buy arrows? We're gonna need arrows for the next person. Let's sell my sapphire ore and buy some arrows. No, we only have 1 diamond, so we're gonna keep at least 1 of each one of these in case we need them for some reason. Let's try that. Can't be 400, can it? Bomb arrow, 50 rupees. Oh, just one?
Ah.
Okay, I guess.
Ah.
Wait, is it really just one of each? In it? Oh, wow. Okay, well, I don't care. I'm not gonna. That was dumb. Okay, now I can talk to the Voe. Oh, I haven't picked this one up. They are selling blind candle. Yeah, so that game, Addictive Alchemy. So Addictive Alchemy, Kickstarter game. Have you ever heard of deck building games? Deck building games. For those who don't know, a deck building game is a game in which everybody on the team starts out with the same deck, usually 10 cards. Usually 10 cards. And as the game progresses, you use those 10 cards to buy other cards in a lineup, which you add to your deck. So, and you try to synergize your deck by buying the correct things from the lineup. Squint suspiciously. You can't tell what you're purchasing, so it's a bit of a gamble. Lego, for instance, has a series of figures sold in the cover. Yeah, Japan is huge about these loot boxes and stuff like that. They have it all over the place. I know that Aurora, don't tell her this, but she cheats. And she like feel if it's a bag, she feels the bag and be like, I think this is this thing, and then buys it depending on what she thinks it is.
Oh.
So Dominion, yes, the OG. Yeah, I should have just said Dominion or Ascension as well. Dominion is the OG. Ascension is a pretty good like follow up. So this one is a deck destruction game in which everybody starts with a deck, but the deck is much bigger. It's like 30 cards. And the whole point of the game is to destroy other people's decks by drinking alchemy potions. And the way you drink alchemy potions is you play them, and then during the round, when it comes around, you have side effects that happen to you. Aurora has the right idea. I mean, I haven't complained to her about it. Ask her next time she's online. Ask her about her blind bag, Mr. Meeseeks story. Ask her about that, and she'll give you. It'll be a trip. Okay, that was much easier than I remember. I think now we go over there, and the problem is that she's like, "Oh, we can't do anything until we stop the Yiga. They stole the thing, and then we have to do the Yiga, and that's the one that's gonna take me like 30 more minutes." The strict serial number identifier on blind bags. It made finding exactly what you wanted much easier. Interesting. To get close a bit. There we go. Oh, sweet. Boomerang. Do I have my thing up here? Yep, there we go. Okay. What do we want to draw? I guess spear. Actually, do I want how bad? Wait, where did it go? Okay, there it is. Arrow. Yeah, I don't think I want. I think I'd rather cheese with boomerang. Yeah, Japan is really weird with their loot boxes and gambling laws. Like, over there, pachinko, pachinko is really big, but technically you're not allowed to win money off of pachinko machines. So what you do is you buy tokens, and you buy tokens from, and you gamble tokens to get more tokens for pachinko machines. And the way it works, that right next door from the pachinko machine, you have to leave the gambling place and go into somewhere else. And in that other place you go to is a token recycling center and therefore you sell your tokens for money, and that's how they skirt around the whole Pachinko market, Pachinko rules or laws. Just run away from this guy. Once we get in, should be rather easy, because actually it isn't daytime yet. Okay. What we're gonna do is it warm in there? I don't know if it's warm in there. Well, we're about to find out. Okay, cool. It's probably warm in here. Yep, sweet. It's warm in here. Forbidden City entry. I think the prayer is over here. Was it over here, or isn't it by water? Oh, it's over here because it's by like the woman who doesn't pray to, like, there's like, oh yeah, this used to be the thing that people pray to all the time. Am I wrong? Where is it? One of these streets. Yeah, gotcha games. So, and yeah, Addictive Alchemy. I don't know if it's probably out of print because it was a Kickstarter game, so it didn't have that many copies, and it didn't like they met their goal and they sold it out and stuff like that, but it didn't like make gangbusters either. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's really hard to gain a copy now. What other? Oh, there it is. Yep, we're just gonna get stamina vessels. Does this heal you as well? I forgot if this heals you whenever you do these. What other types of games are there? Catan, I usually... Catan, oh, no, we don't want a hard container. We want... She notices. The goddess statue? No one really believes in that stuff anymore, though. They tend to avoid stopping here. Not like they avoid me. But some of us keep the goddess company, so here I am. The goddess... Oh, I just want to... No, I don't want to talk with you. I want to pray again. Goodbye. I just want to pray. Catan is usually my... Whenever I'm thinking of introducing new players to games, Catan is like my complexity score down the middle, like 3 out of 5, and anything below a 3 out of 5 is less complex. Anything above 3 out of 5 is more complex. It's also my like fun meter of like, is this more fun than Catan? So it's kind of hard to say that though, because they're such different games and genres. Another fun game, Dixit. Dixit is a really fun game. It is, I personally think, a better version. I got into Legacy. Oh my god. Yeah, I have not been able to get a dedicated constant group of friends so far to do a Legacy. I have never done a Legacy game. The most Legacy I've done is like, actually D&D doesn't count because there's new adventures to be had and stuff, so yeah. Oh, is this a cutscene? Do I have to be quiet? I'm gonna get some food while that works. Where's my food?
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
You stand before Lady Riju. I wasn't able to eat my food. You know what? I'm not that hungry yet. I'll just eat a piece of bread. I'll just have a piece of bread. Fresh Risk Legacy. Do you think Catan is fun indeed? Yeah, Catan is pretty fun. It's my middle of the ground. Dixit. Dixit, I still have Sealed Fresh Risk Legacy. Oh, is that? Oh, I can imagine how Risk Legacy works, because then, like, you start out maybe like World War I, and depending on how people conquest and stuff like that, crazy things happen. That must be an interesting one. We have a sealed, um, Legacy Betrayal at House on the Hill. Eat or get off the pot. What does that mean? I've never heard that. I can calm Naboris. So Dixit is a what I would call kind of like a Cards Against Humanity game, in which there's like a judge and everybody puts in their like solution to the question or to the prompt or whatever. I personally believe it's much better. The problem I have with Cards Against Humanity is that it has too many wild cards, in that it doesn't matter what the prompt is. If you play that card, everybody's gonna think you're hilarious and you're gonna win. So I think that's the problem with it. Kind of feels like it's too, like, there's too many white cards that are like that it's just like, I can just win if I save this one and play it. I'm just gonna win. Wait a minute, you're a Voe. Dang it, they noticed. Commenting on your indecision to eating. I thought the cutscene would be much longer, so I was gonna eat during the cutscene, but there's a lot of clicking involved, and I don't want to get my hands greasy, and then this greasy. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So I gotta go to the Yiga hideout. Yeah. If he truly is, it should be an easy task. Yep. Yep. I had forgotten if this was a side mission or if this was a... She is one of the most annoying characters to control in Age of Calamity, by the way. I hated her character. So... Yeah, high alert. So what was it that, So yeah, Dixit does it, I think, a better type of Cards Against Humanity game by adding, instead of words, this is the other cool thing, it doesn't have language barrier. Like, it can be played by different people of different languages, or you'd only need to print it once and it'll work in any language. Instead of cards, black and white cards, everybody has the same type of cards, and they're called, yeah, they have the same type of card. And what you do as the judge is you pick a card, which has, and all the arts on these are very abstract. They're very impressionist, very crazy looking. So there's a lot of things that you can go with it. I actually did not read. Do I have the go ahead to just go? Maybe I should read. So there's just a we know that you. Okay, cool. Legacy, yeah, I don't know when we're gonna play it anymore, but whenever we do, we will. All of them are images. Calm down. Goodness. I'm pretty sure it's just that way. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, just that way. Actually, do I want to also just do this quest? Nah, I don't care about that quest. Let's just go to the place. So, yeah, Legacy of the House on the Hill, I think it's kind of like the story of how the house became haunted and stuff like that. So, like, deaths and murders and stuff, like, carry over from one session to the next. So, in Dixit, the judge picks a card face down, nobody sees it, and gives a clue. The clue can be a song, can just be something you say, and whatever you want. And there's an element of improv there where it makes the game much more funny, just because you can go as crazy or as rated R as you want, or you could go as PG as you want. So you can, it's like apples to apples, or how's it called? Not apples to apples, or Cards Against Humanity, but you can choose, depending on the players who are playing, where you want to go. And then everybody else has a hand of cards, and they try to choose whatever fits the prompt the best. Then all cards are shuffled, revealed, and everybody votes what they think was the judge's card. If everybody guesses it, everybody gets a point except the judge because they made it too obvious. If nobody guesses it, then nobody gets points for correction for getting it correct, and the judge doesn't get any points. And if somebody else votes on you thinking that your card was the judge's card, then you get an extra bonus point. And it's the first one to 30. Pretty simple game, very fun. Is it this way or that way? I think it was that way. It's not really a path here, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do much with this map right now. Honestly, this area is not map worthyable. I'm just gonna draw here. Hide. What do I do? Hideout or Yiga? Let's just do Yiga. If you like, you mentioned Dominion. If you like deck building games, have you ever heard of Clank North? I'm gonna take a bite break. How long was I muted? I just explained how Clank works. Like the full game. I will explain again. Oh my god. I mean, it makes sense that you're only listening because you're gonna hear me twice. Okay. Did you hear my 2 pieces of paper with writing on them aren't important? We all know what you did. I see, for the PhD and offering. An offer. Offering. What if we call job offers offerings? Job offerings. So, but yeah, I don't know how Clank works. Okay. Did I finish my explanation about Dixit? How Dixit works, or was I muted that whole time as well? No, you must have heard my explanation of Dixit, because you said that you were gonna look into it. So Clank, I muted I only muted myself once because I was eating bread, but now I notice that I'm pretty far away and my Nvidia thing is like pretty good, so I can, you know, you won't catch my chewing. So Clank, the way it works, it's a deck building game, just like every other deck building game. There's a lineup. You have start with 10 cards in a deck, and it'll tell you. I guess in case you want to try to come here with Sandseal, you can try to buy things from the lineup. Sweet. However, the additional mechanic, the mic is good at not picking. Show yourself with your fancy noise canceling stuff. Yep, that's what I. So the way that Clank works is that it adds a board. So there is now a board with a underground dungeon, above ground, and an escape area. And your cards not only have point values like Dominion to buy stuff, they also have damage values just like Dominion to kill monsters, but it also has a move value to move around in the dungeon. So there's this additional push your luck mechanic to go into the dungeon and try to find relics, and the relics will die. And the relics will give me bananas. Oh, sweet. And the relics will give you a lot more points at the end of the game. Oh wait, is that better than my current? Wait, really? What's my current bow? Really? It's better than that? Oh, I guess I'll drop this and make a duplex bow. OMG has been muted for a long time then. So you have that push your luck mechanic because as people go into the dungeon and as they get relics and stuff, they start awakening the dragon that lives down there. And each time that you make more and more noise, you're more and more likely to wake up the dragon, and it's more and more likely to deal damage to you. Die! Okay. It's more and more likely that it'll deal damage to you. Sweet. Come on. So it adds that mechanic, and it's a really good, like, really well-made mechanic. It's a lot of fun to try to push your luck. If you die underneath the dungeon, you have a health, and if you die when you're underground, then you... Let me just switch here. Then you lose all your items and you get 0 points. However, if you die above ground, then you get to keep your points, but you don't get a life bonus for surviving the whole game. And if you escape, you get additional bonuses for escaping alive. Gameplay of Stardew Valley board game. Perhaps I haven't played it or seen any gameplay, so maybe it is like that. So Clank is like, by now I think, not a classic, but it is very much like a... They released Clank in space, and they've released a bunch of expansion packs for Clank. So, an adult version of Don't Wake Daddy then, or Kerplunk. Yes, actually. That's a really good way of saying it. I don't have fire. How do I know there's something to do with like burning them, but no, I can't carry anymore. No. I guess I'll throw away this. Now, I already explained the Dixit. I'm pretty sure North heard me talk about Dixit because he mentioned about trying it out. A sapphire. Torch is badly damaged. Oh boy, gotta be careful then. Oh, there's another torch there. Never mind. Don't have to be badly careful with it. I'm getting a copy. Yeah, Aurora loves Dixit. It's probably one of her favorite games. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, sweet. Break. What is that? Oh. Okay. I guess that works out. What other board games do I play? A board game that I really like, but I can't get enough people to play with is Small World. The idea of Small World is that instead of playing as like a species or a race, you play as multiple species or races over a long period of time. I have not tried Pandemic. I've been wanting to try the legacy version of Pandemic. Dang it. Guess I'll... Let me take out a weapon. Break these things and then... But I've heard a lot of great things about Pandemic and about the legacy version of Pandemic. Apparently it's one of the best ones, best legacy games. Which game was I talking about? Dang it. Die. You foul. Bats. Small World. I love Small World. I have Small World. Oh, I love Small World. The problem with Small World that I've found is that the fact that the cheat sheet is so big and there's so many, and you might need to read so much because of all the different race combinations that you might have, it turns off a lot of new players to it. So I've like people that I've played Small World with love it, and we played a lot, but it's a really hard sell for a new player to learn Small World.
Oh? Ah.
No banana run. Good thing I have the full sneak armor. The full sneak suit. So yeah, Small World, a lot of fun. For people who don't know, Small World is a so it is a game. There's a bunch of different species and a lot of different adjectives, and you combine them to make like each playthrough have different adjectives with species. It's tough for newbie unless you limit. Oh, you limited. That's a good idea. Maybe I should try that next time I try to sell it as a game. Oh, did they not see it? Oh, did they see me? Yeah, they saw me. Neat. Oh no! Let me just let them kill me. Can I actually run? Is there a way to run, or is this just death or kill or be killed? I don't want to waste all my weapon stuff on this. So if there's no way to escape, I'm just gonna kill myself. Oh, come on. Okay. I think I should be able to just run away. Yeah, there we go. I just talk through the first couple of games with the regular edition and see how it goes. If it goes, we'll start adding expansions. Oh, these guys keep following you too? I don't know if the gate reopens. You know what? Let's just... If he shows up again, I'm just gonna let him kill me, because I don't know if this reopens the gate or not. Yeah, so Small World is a game in which you have all these species and all these races with adjectives, and the idea of the game is that over the course of the game, your turns are centuries, essentially. So as you're playing the game, some of your races will die out and become extinct. And so you need to, over multiple turns, like switch your active species and try to get as many points as possible to try to get a good score at the end of the game, which is essentially how well did you over time do things. Have you ever heard of the company or website Broken Token? There we go. Ooh, that's a pretty good voice. Have you ever heard of Broken Token? There it is, the banana stash. The mighty banana. Broken Token. So they do 3D, not 3D printed, laser cut inserts for your boxes for your boxes, so that way you can hold more things inside your box, your game box, and usually they have it in such a way that it'll fit expansions in it. However, time to break out the bananas. I actually have a few bananas here. I woke up in the middle of the night super hungry and had to like eat a banana because it was like the only thing that I could eat really quickly. As I was saying that to you about Broken Token, they're super cool, and I have a few of them for a few games. I have one for Betrayal, but as I was talking about it, I forgot that Small World actually already has a pretty good... Oh, I can't climb this? Neat. Already has a pretty good organization box. I'm YOLOing this. I have no clue where their paths or anything. He see me? Oh, he saw me. Okay. Bananas are great stuff. They're delicious. Come on. Come on. Kill me already. Okay, so I need to go get the bananas again. Hurry up. Go. So yeah, broken token, pretty cool. We have a few things that a few of their things. We have also a dice roller, a dice tower, I think is what they're called. Actually, if I can fly from up here, let me just. Shit. Oh god. Oh god, that was bad. That was a bad decision. That was a bad decision. LOL! This is okay. As long as I do this one first, I think so they don't activate the next one. So as long as I do that one, climb this up and hide, I should be able to escape from them. Wait, oh, never mind. I guess not. Kill me. Ragdoll there. No dice tower yet. Broken Token has some pretty good ones. If you like the minimalist, like laser cut style. What other board games do we have that I really enjoy? Scythe. Scythe is a good one. Aurora is not as big on Scythe, but I like it. Lol. This time we'll do this correctly. We will wait till this guy comes around. I'm going to jump instead of dropping. Shoot that. Oh. There we go. There we go. No, if I lose any more dice off the side of the table, it's a nice tool to have, no doubt, to be able to just. I just love that. And this is 50 rupees, I think. I don't remember. Oh, Topaz. I forgot how to get. Is there like stairs on one of the sides of this thing, or can I? I might just jump down there and then just use Ravioli's ravioli. Get up here. There we go. That just makes everything much easier. This way I only need to drop here a banana. A banana! Okay, how do I think it was... I think I remember that this is BS. Oh, sweet. How do I make it? There we go. Easy peasy. This is the Thunder Helm, I think. More banana. Someday, we recently went mid-core in our table buying. We bought a nice looking table. It's still from IKEA, but it's one of the more nicer IKEA tables. Bananas. But someday, maybe a board game table is in order. Have you seen those? They're very expensive. They're ridiculously expensive, but they're really nice, mate. Really nice. Now we will take this with us to fight. Ah! These developers didn't let me do it. SMH. Man, it's only been an hour and a half, so at this rate we might just finish off Vanaboris. I might take a 10-minute break to eat because I am getting hungry. But who the heck are you? He's scratching his eye. That means you're the champion. I love his voice. I can't do it. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. The strong, the burly, the one and only Master Koga. No relation to Pokemon. I forgot his moveset, to be honest. What was I supposed to do? Just hit him? No, I'm not supposed to just hit him. I'm supposed to, I think, time stop that? No? Oh, okay. Never mind. Am I supposed to magnet? Are they magnet? No, they're not magnet. Am I supposed to throw a bomb? Yep, throw a bomb. Oh, let's switch weapons. We want to be using the Master Sword as much as possible. The most dangerous top 10 video games, top 10 hardest video game bosses. Number 2, Master Koga. Who's number 1, you might ask? Honestly, I said number 2 without thinking this far in advance, so I have no clue who number 1 is. So I've been thinking, since we're only like a couple weeks... Can I stop? No. Can I magnet? No. Can I bomb still? Okay, bomb hurt it. Should I just shoot? Maybe if I just shoot him. Stop. Oh! Shoot him maybe one. Ah, I missed. Oh, wait. Why? Actually, we'll shoot an arrow. No, we won't shoot arrows because we want to keep these arrows around. But we will shoot this. There we go. Oh, I forgot to grab it. So let me grab it. So yeah, with only 2 weeks to like spare for this game, I'm starting to think about what the next game is. Because I don't think so. By the time that I finish this game, we are going to be near Adventures Through the Forgotten Realms, which is the next Magic the Gathering set. Which, by the way, North, I don't know if you know this, but the next Magic the Gathering set is set in the Forgotten Realms, so it's gonna be a very, very D&D inspired. There's gonna be a bunch of, we've already spoiled Drizzt being there. There's gonna be beholders, dragons. Ahem, I almost lost my temper there. Ah, I got it. I'll use the mask. I think that's what it was. And then you just take it from him. I need to buzz out serious moves. Secret technique. This is the end. Is it just a bigger one? Well, no matter. Pretty soon you'll be gone. Not just from line of sight. Only the leader of the year can use a secret technique. It is the ultimate technique. Oh. Never mind. It's so weird that so he appears in Age of Calamity and he does stuff. It's so weird that we just killed him off now. Oh, and as a reward, I get the helm. Nice. Major D&D WotC crossover. It's like Avengers. Yes. Well, except that, you know, D&D and Magic are owned by the same company. So I'm definitely going to be doing probably a week-long, again, like I did with Strixhaven, a week-long, like, hey, we're playing Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. But don't mind if I do. But before that or after that, we're gonna have to start a new game. I have 2 games that I'm thinking about. Actually, I have a few games that I'm thinking about, but now that I'm thinking about it, I need to like connect they're PlayStation 2 games. One of them is actually a PlayStation 1 game. It's either Croc and the Legend of Gobos. I'm essentially going to go through and play all the games that I never finished as a little kid, and I want to try to see if I can finish them. And Croc and the Legend of Gobos is one of them. Dark Cloud is another one of them, so if you want to try to see Dark Cloud. Another one was a Looney Tunes game. I bought it recently because I went to a used game store and I found it, so I just bought it. But I don't remember much about it. A really cool Japanese racing game in which it's like racing, but it's like in the highway and you have to flash your brights at other people to challenge them to a race, and there's health and stuff like that. See ya. Don't want to be Oh, there's a shrine over here. I remember this shrine. This is just the Luminous Stone shrine. It's super easy, so might as well just do it. Die! Sweet. Yeah, all you have to do with this one is put a Luminous Stone on that thing. Oh my god, and now this guy. Get a load of this guy. Prime raw meat. Get a Saflina. So let's just break it then. So I'm not sure which game I'm gonna be playing next. The Dark Cloud does have a village building mechanic to it. It's a side mechanic. It's not like the focus of the game. So it's not gonna be anything like Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon or anything like that. But that game I might want to co-op with Aurora to like build the village however we want, but really up to her if she wants to stream with me, or at least those portions. Okay, so we'll do the shrine, we'll go talk with the queen, and after talking to the queen, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break to eat. Yeah, I have never played ActRaiser. Dark Cloud is it's not a roguelike because you don't die and start over, but it is it has procedurally generated dungeons, and as you're going through the procedurally generated dungeons, you collect more pieces for your village and you start building your village. Not your village. There's multiple villages in the game, and the whole point is, hey, I need to this genie has destroyed all these towns, and you're going back and trying to fix it. It also has a very annoying, not annoying, a very strict weapon durability, and all your weapons can break. It's not like this game where the Master Sword can break. There's a sword in that game which is super powerful and really good, and it can still break. So you need to be very careful and actually like fix it every so often. What's ActRaiser? Please share your stories. Honestly, don't know what the gimmick of this one is yet. Okay, so we can go into the air. That one's locked, and that one's locked. So I guess we're going into the air. Well, first of all, we're gonna look around here. Maybe there's a treasure chest. Hey. ActRaiser. And how old is ActRaiser? Because I've been told that Dark Cloud is a good game. However, it is repetitive, and I think that's why I never finished it, because I didn't understand how to like correctly go through. Oh wait, I'm supposed to explode things. As a young kid, I wasn't like 100%. Oh, not close enough, I guess. There we go. What is up with this one? Where is the jumpy uppy? Is it on the other side? Oh, okay, I see. So I have to count it. I have to ActRaiser is a Super Nintendo game. Okay, so older. Where you are a deity who comes down a planet, cleanses it of the monsters, and rebuilds so that it is alternated side-scrolling and city-building sections. Huh. Now that you mention it, I think I've heard about it before. I did. I'm gonna have to. I guess I can use bombs, like one bomb here, then another bomb here. Then go over here, explode it, switch over. What, really? Does this one not have... Yeah, but this one is 3, so this one is full 3D. Oh, it doesn't take you that high. Am I supposed to use something else? I guess the ball flies further, so maybe I need to put in the ball here. Yeah, I just need to use the ball. I guess I'm dating myself here. Honestly, I love like another game. Oh my goodness! If Aurora ever wants to do a co-op stream, I would love to stream Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Might be a while because that game is expensive, but if we can stream it, I'm gonna have so much fun. Is that on Switch on the virtual? Maybe. I don't know if it is, because I think it's a Rareware game, so it might be like not problematic, but it might be some licensing issue. Actually, I should throw this whenever. Actually, no. Let's put it in just simply. Then shoot. Dang it. Threw it the wrong way. Oh yeah, if you can check for me, that'd be great. I never finished it because I didn't own it. But oh wait. Oh, I remember this one. This one is the one that you need to do them separately. I think this one like flies in such a way that it gets stuck up there, if I'm not wrong, maybe? Nope, okay, it doesn't get stuck up there. I don't think they destroy each other. Okay, cool. Did it destroy each other? I can't tell if it did. Oh, did it it got stuck up there this time. I don't know why that time it got stuck, but I'm up here. Yeah, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Love it. Love that game. And if it's on the Virtual Console, that would be great because we can put save slots or suspension points. Because I do not want to beat that game from scratch, like the original intended method of survive the whole way through. That is the opposite of a good time. Yeah, Zombies Ate My Neighbors is another one I bought recently for that. I was gonna buy Crash Bandicoot 3 for the PlayStation 1. However, it was expensive and they recently remade them for the Switch, so and for PC, so maybe might as well just play the remaster. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I didn't check Frogger. Frogger is another game that I want to check. No zombies. One tier. A single tier. F in the chat, boys and girls. So yeah, Zombie Ate My Neighbor. Oh god, such a fun game. Love that game. Never beat it. What other games did I play that I loved but never finished because I was too much of a dweeb and little kid? I said Frogger. Space Invaders, but it was a different Space Invaders. It was like Space Invaders for PlayStation 1. But it was a very different Space Invaders. So that one was quite enjoyable. What do you think, chat? Should we do this this shrine? This is probably because if we get one more piece, then we're probably done with getting any more stamina or heart before Hyrule Castle. Oh shoot. It's too hot. Too hot still? One more piece of what? One more orb for stamina or heart container. So should we like look for another shrine? Oh wait, actually, but I'm gonna have to go there and come back. If that's what you get, yeah, that's what you get in the shrine. I don't think there is a place to pray near the Hyrule Castle. The Lost Woods are near the Hyrule Castle, though, so we could go to the Lost Woods one more time and try to do the minor test, the first test. And then after the test, you know what? Let's just do it. We'll decide later if we want to do one more purple shove in heart cavity orb. This one's easy. It's just time consuming because you just have to follow. Oh, I didn't pay attention to my stamina. Wait, what? Am I that hot still? Can I take off clothes maybe to be even more heat resistant? Nope. Well, we're gonna take the damage. F the police. Where I go, let's pay attention to the... Okay. Straight line. Straight line. How am I getting damage here? We're in the fracking sandstorm. We have a baked sort. Where's my baked? Actually, I shouldn't have eaten it, to be honest, because we heal whenever we get those orbs, so we might just so happen to get those orbs. Okay, there's the other one. Oh, my Master Sword is back. Okay, and that direction. Just look at it while we're running. Okay, this direction. So yeah, those are the next games I plan on playing. There's another game, Frogger, but the PlayStation 1 Frogger specifically, which was a remake that was way out there. It was pretty crazy. That game, I never finished it. I remember the reason my mom bought it for me is because she's not a gamer. The only game she has ever liked and or played is Frogger, the original Frogger. So she bought this for me, and it was nothing like the Frogger that she played growing up. So she was like, just take it, I guess. Here you go. Another game, original Rayman. That game was hard as balls. I don't even know if I can beat that game nowadays. It's hard. I'm still gonna try. But that game. Oh crap. Neat. Where is this thing? Is it on top or is it around this thing? Okay, we're gonna hug this thing and hopefully it's around it. The original Frogger was pretty out there as well. I guess so, but this one is like, so it's the same core mechanic of you are a frog, get all the insects. Same deal. We're awesome. However, all of them, it has like a bunch of different maps. I don't know how many because I never finished it. But there's a bunch of different maps, and the camera is much closer to the frog, so you can't see the whole map. And you have to do certain things to unlock certain areas. And there's like a factory level, there's a river level, there's a boat level, there's the original level with crossing the street and everything. I don't remember if I'm running the right direction, but we will see. Ooh. Actually, do I have any heat resistant stuff? Like foods? I don't think so. I know what you mean. I tried some NES, SNES game. Did I ever beat that game? I'm trying to remember if I ever beat Mega Man 10, which is The only Mega Man game that came out during my time. Oh, another good game. This one I beat though, so I'm not gonna play it anytime soon. But Mega Man Battle Network. Really like Mega Man Battle Network. I guess I can eat our Speedy thing, so that way I'll move quickly. Ah, there it is. And this is the one with the. Is this the one with the? I don't remember if this is the one that also has the Great Fairy fountain near it. Yeah, some SNES games still have the quarter mentality of trying to get as many quarters from you as possible. So, yeah, they are hard. Other game, I guess I could play Donkey Kong 64. I never owned it as 64, so I only ever played it at my friend's house. But it might be nice to go back and revisit it. Jack and Daxter games. I love the Jack and Daxter games. Never played the Jack 3. Jack and Daxter 2, or I think it was just called Jack 2, was such a weird departure from Jack and Daxter. Like, straight up. Like, it was such a weird, like, switch in concept. Can I stop this in midair and use my magnet afterwards? Around there. Okay, I can't. I guess I'll let go of the hold. Yeah, there we go. I forgot about that. That's another way of doing it. Is this just it? Wow, that was an easy one. I guess it's a bit harder to get here, so fair enough. Where is the treasure chest? I need to. Oh, he just needs to put it over there. Okay, that's easy. Drop it, because yeah, there's a lot of old school games, and the thing is, I don't know if these games are good or bad. I have nostalgia for them, but I never finished them. So for example, Croc. Croc is essentially a platformer game that was in production the same time that Mario 64 was in production. But Mario 64 came out before it, like 2 or 3 months before it. And the problem was that Croc was another 2D platformer, but Mario 64 was like the first 3D platformer that did it right. That they figured out, okay, this is how you do a 3D platformer. You need to have control over the camera. You need to have a shadow at the bottom of the player, even if it's not realistic where the light is, so that the player knows where they're gonna fall, what they're on top of, and all these things, and design the levels this way. Croc did not have any of that cheat sheets, and from then on, like, a lot of games built on Mario 64 for their 3D movement and platforming. Croc didn't have that, so Croc has tank controls, I believe. So you can only move forwards or backwards, and if you start moving left, you can press a button to move forward. And then you can move left or right to kind of like tell it if you want to tilt to the left or tilt to the right. And if you're not pressing that move forward button, then what it does when you press left and right is it turns. Bye, North. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll end early today. I'll get over to. I forgot her name. Oh, maybe it was the sandstorm what was dealing damage to me, not the heat. Or is it because I'm in the shade right now? Maybe it's because I'm in the shade. Oh no, okay, there's the heat. Okay, it was just taking a while. You know what? I will probably end it at returning the helm. That way we're at a tight 2 hours. I can eat my food. And I can, I guess, not get ready, but make sure that I have everything for tomorrow. Then next week, that means that we can do Vanna Boris and maybe start making our way to Hyrule Castle, and that means that probably next Thursday we finish the game. I do have 4. Yeah, I do have 4. Where is this place? Okay, so that's the village before Gerudo Town. It's so weird because this Gerudo Town is called Gerudo. Wait, he ate it already? No, I haven't eaten. I haven't. Yeah, that piece of bread was my dinner. Aurora has me in a strict dieting, in a strict diet. I only can eat bread. That would be so dumb, actually, because bread is probably not a good diet. Like if you just eat bread. This one is the one that I need to get these things on fire, but there's a Moldoga. That's another shrine, but that shrine is a little bit more, shall we say, difficult unless you just straight up defeat the Moldoga, which would take me quite a bit of bomb arrows and or wait, where the heck am I? Is that the Goron City? Goron Town? Oh, I think that is Goron Town. I was going way too high. Is it Goron Town? Yeah, okay, that is Goron Town. Gerudo Town, not Goron Town. So yeah, Gerudo Town looks more like a city, and Goron City looks more like a town. Yet one of them, yeah, they're named weirdly, in my opinion. That right there knocks it off 1 point. Okay, so what should I get? Should I get more stamina or should I get more hearts? Because I already have 2 circles, which is really nice for my perfectionism of like, oh, I don't want to have another half circle or whatever. But stamina is always better, like from a being able to run around, being able to shoot and everything. Maybe, yeah, I'll just do more stamina. Curse you, my min-maxing. Can I wear the helm? No, I cannot. I'm pretty sure Aurora meant that you have a good dinner, but I think Aurora North has already eaten dinner. Aurora, have you said where your job? Maybe not like the company that you might be working with, but like which like state or location, or if it's no, only said East Coast. Okay, fair enough. Oh, what? Second floor. Second floor. Got it. How do I get to the second floor? Oh, there it is. Got it. Hello, Riju. How are you doing? Hey, Aurora. Is this bread all for me, or is this half for you, half for me? She's currently watching Handmaid's Tale, so maybe she's listening. Okay, so we will do this, and this will be the end of it. Please give me the helm. No, I want the true power. Hey, Aurora. Is this all for me, or is this for both of us? Okay, no, I'm just asking.
Well, you certainly got here fast. I should have expected as much from the princess's own appointed knight. She was out on a survey all day today. Still as the sands now. So, spill it, boy. Have the two of you been getting along all right? It's okay, I know. Your silence speaks volumes.
But she's
She
always
gets
silent.
frustrated every time she looks up and sees you carrying that sword on your back. It makes her feel like a failure when it comes to her own destiny. Don't worry, it's not like you carry blame in any of this. It's unfortunate.
I like that she's such a strong and
She's
wise
put in
character.
more than enough time. Ever since she was a young girl, she's gone through rigorous daily routines to show her dedication. She once passed out in the freezing waters trying to access this sealing power. And she has nothing to show for it. That's the motivation driving her research. I'd be doing the same thing. She really is quite special. You be sure to protect her with your life. It's quite the honor. The night brings a chill. It's probably time we take her in. Or...
Rabusa! What was that? Did you feel that? Wait, what? How did you... What are you doing here? What's so funny?
Herbosa. All the champions are great except Ravioli. They just made him too much of a jerk. Like, there's a jerk archetype that you can like, but gosh darn it. Wait, does that mean that we go right now? Okay, cool. South of town. Sandseal. Okay, so we need to go to that outlook. The outlook outpost isn't too far from here. You should take it there. You can get some practice in the way. Okay, so it's due west, southwest, it looks like. Okay, let me go over to go. Whoa, is that a watermelon? I want that watermelon. Where is it? Damn. Yeah. Oh, it's an Eden watermelon. Oh, that's such a nice detail. Why would they throw it into their water supply, though? Seems like a bad idea. I think it was this way. I think I was wrong, actually. On this side. Wait, is this a building? Yeah, it's a building. Okay, here we go. This way. And then left, was it? Right? Left, man. Yep, there it is. Spirit orbs. I would like a stamina vessel. Alright, and this will be it for today. Next week we will be coming back and we were going to be finishing this up and finishing Breath of the Wild, and we will probably on that Thursday look at the real map and put my map on top of the real map and see how badly I did. Well, I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.